Good morning guys, hello and welcome to another vlog of the India Travel Series. So behind us is our cottage of the MP Tourism in Pachmarhi Hill Station in Madhya Pradesh. Showed you the inside and out in the previous vlog. Now we're headed out to explore the area surrounding Pachmarhi and we're gonna grab some breakfast first. So let's get started. So most of this area and the places to visit are inside the forest, so we'd have to take this kind of government approved vehicle to explore. So we're going to an office nearby. It's actually a museum where we can ask about the different tour packages and then rent one for the day so that we can go out and explore. So that should be interesting. It's like a open rear vehicle, so you can take some clips and enjoy the wildlife as well. So we'll go and ask what are the different options available. And the excursion list that you just saw, the ones marked with the star are the ones inside the forest, so you can't even take your private vehicle inside. Has to be a government approved gypsy that comes with a guide and a forest ranger that goes with you. So we'll go and rent one of these and explore around. So as you saw, this is the parking area where you park your own private vehicle, and there's like government approved gypsies outside. So we have to go to the counter, grab a ticket for the particular trip that we want to do, and then hop onto the allocated gypsy, and that's going to be the ride for the day. So let's see how things work out. It's new for me, and there's also some trekking points here, so probably they drop you at the trekking point, let you trek around and come back. But because I have my father with me and this is not a intense trip, it's supposed to be a leisure trip, so we're not going to do the trekking stuff, but we're gonna do the rest of the viewpoints here. So let's go and understand how things work out. We're finally standing in the long queue, got the ticket for the gypsy and that route. The only problem is because this is a government facility, you can't modify the route at all. You have to stop at the places that they have listed. We probably managed to squeeze in one extra waterfall in there, but let's see. So we're waiting for our gypsy. That's going to be our ride for the day. So this is it. So let's get the journey started. We're going to sit at the back to get nice views. So we are at the first viewpoint. As you see, this is all government gypsies here. You can't bring your private car here. This is supposed to be Pandava caves. So there should be nice caves inside with a viewpoint. So we're gonna go inside and check it out. So this is a nice park. We are walking through. The caves are over there. So there were these 5 brothers called Pandavas, and they were exiled back in the day, and this is where they came to hide because they were 5. That's why the place is named after them. So probably gonna check it out. Let's see what we find inside. I think while climbing all the way we came on top of the cave, so we are gonna go down and enjoy the inside of the caves if possible, or take a peek through the cages. But down there was a nice lush green park, so that could be a nice place for you to hang out. Today it's a bit cloudy, so the weather is nice and comfortable for you to walk around. So there should be 5 odd caves here, and then there is the church over there. I think that's also another place that people tell you to explore when you're here. So maybe we go there at some point, but that could be reached by your own car towards the market area. That's the sort of downtown of this place. Probably we start going down and see some other angle of the caves from here, but this is like the very top of the caves. Like there's nothing further after this. It's a dead end, so you can come here, and that's the road we were driving on, and then we parked here. So some information about this tour package of sorts that we have taken. So most of the things were written in Hindi, so I don't know if there is any foreign tourist coming over here. Anyways, the payment for the Gypsy is 2,000 rupees for the day, and if with a guide it would be 1,210 rupees or something for the sites that we're going to visit. But most of the guides had left by the time we got to the counter, so we only paid half that price because the tour guide fees was not included, so it was like 600 bucks. So in about less than 3,000 rupees we're going to be doing the entire thing. Most of these things would not have an extra entry permit on top because we already paid for everything at the counter there. So these are the actual caves, but they have put up cages for conservation of this because it's an archaeological historical site. But you can take a peek from inside the cage if you see anything, probably. Oh yeah, that's the best you can see. Doesn't look very comfortable, but at least they stayed here during exile.
We are seeing more roses here than what we could find in the Rose Garden, Chandigarh.
Fresh lime soda to beat the heat and quench the thirst at the same time. We're now at the entrance of the bee falls. We're gonna go inside, getting the permits and everything checked, and then we go inside, check out a waterfall. So there is a traffic jam of the gypsies here, so they parked it further away, and then you can walk around 300 odd meters. So you see a mini fall and then the main fall. So we're just gonna walk around. Probably have to go downhill to see the bigger waterfall. If you don't believe me about the traffic jam, this is where the actual traffic jam is. You see the number of gypsies around here. That's why we were dropped off back there. So you can't come here. This is all clogged, and this is where they take a round turn. But it's like impossible to get here. There's also a temple along the way while you're trekking down to the waterfall. So we're gonna stop by the temple real quick. behind us is the mini waterfall. You can see people enjoying taking a dunk in the water and having a nice little picnic. But we're gonna go walk down to the bigger waterfalls first. Just got a heads up from a lot of people that going down there's a lot of stairs, and on the way back you're gonna feel it in your knees, but I guess the view of the falls is better, so definitely worth it. So there in the distance you can start to see the waterfall, probably not so clear on the GoPro, but it's very steep downhill and all the way back up to get back to the entrance where we came from, so a lot of nice cardio to get down here. So this is it, comes from all the way up top, goes all the way down there, and you can see all the crowd over there. That's where we are going. People are already taking a shower under it. We are not gonna get wet, but that's one way to enjoy this waterfall. It's spelled B like a honey bee, B-double-E. It's literally a bee fall, and it's very popular in this area. That was about 350 steps up and down from the mini waterfall here down to the bee fall. Now you have to climb again to get to the car park area where I showed you the traffic jam. So 350, and then we start climbing again. So we came up all the way back to the temple. Rough estimation about 500 steps all the way. So that would be like 1000 steps round trip. It was like what 20 minutes to climb all the way back up, and more or less the same to go all the way down, but it's like segments of that are very steep, so you're gonna feel it on the way up. But this is a nice resting spot. So now the campsite or the car pickup site is very close, so we're gonna rest here a little bit and catch our breath.